Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another flight sim tutorial. This time we're going to be taking out the IRIS Vulcan B2. We're currently sat at RF Waddington in the QRA pit. So let's go ahead and start the Vulcan up. So first things first, we're going to look over to the right hand side. You'll see these four engine bleeds. You need to turn all these four on. Sorry. You want to come down, pressure head heater on, master on, rotating beacon on. Go ahead, put this arm of the chair up. But I'm going to do that for all of them now. Alright, let's put these lights out of the way real fast. Nav lights are on, engine anti-racing on, auto heaters on. You want to come down to the engine selection panels. You should switch these to auto. It becomes a heck of a lot easier. I don't use the auto brake. We're going to switch parking brake on now. On the right side next to the pilot there will be all these red lights. You will need to disable these later on in the tutorial. So we have everything all set up for the engines, so let's go ahead. Ignition, engine starters. We're going to head and rapid start. So click on the engines now. Sounds off. So keep an eye on your four pressure gauges here. Alright, there's all four of our engines are up and running. PSI is low. Right, so now we'll go ahead, go ahead, hit these red buttons. These red buttons basically are your control surfaces and everything. Once you've hit them, you'll all see a green light here. Well, once that's done, we will... Oh, let's show that camera. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, you can actually hear now that the engines are on, and I'm going to put the speed brakes away because you don't really need them at the moment. There you go. Now, to start with, the IRIS Vulcan doesn't really have a good sound pack, but I was able to find one. I'll put the link down in the description down below. A really good sound pack. This one basically allows you to howl. So having enough space on the ramp. We're going to go chuck our engine to full. That's down to idle. So now we know the engine that's actually work. Okay, so we know how to start the Vulcan up. So now how do we shut it down? Same procedure, we run it backwards. So red lights all come on. Basically means you can't run it, you can't do anything. So I'm full left aileron at the moment. There's no response. Pitch, no response. Rudder, no response. So now we'll go ahead. Rapid start will come off. Go ahead and press that. Wait. Masters come off. Ignition comes off. Switch down one. Switches down that one automatically. Which seems to read 0 each. There you go. Switch these two around. There's another one. There's 3. So now with the engines off, we can actually put our parking brakes back on. Turn that noise off because that's really annoying. Turn off our bleeds. Turn off our lights. Anti-icing. Nav lights. 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 So that's basically how you start it up. So let's just say we have, well, let's just start this again. So engines are shutting down, engines are shutting down, engines are shutting down. Alright, so I'll run through it one more time, but I'm going to do it at speed this time. Just make sure everything is in manual. Manual, all off. All reds, all off. Okay, so now we'll go ahead, we'll do the same thing again, but this time we're just going to do it quicker, a lot quicker. So, bleeds on, pressure, on, 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 I missed it, there you go, on and on, auto, auto, auto and auto. Don't really need to worry about anything else on that part there, so that and that. Here come the engines, and there's your control surface unlocked. Here comes the sound of the engines. Parking brake set. Open the cockpit. Engines are up and running, just to confirm. Yep, engines are up and running, so let's go ahead and tap it up. So this is how I fly the Vulcan, that's how quick I can actually get this up and running. All depends on like how, I guess, like you fly, what you fly, if you're used to flying the aircraft, etc. I mean, I'm really used to flying this aircraft, so I'll go ahead and stand the brakes. And a rip. And we stand the brakes. Coming up to the left. There's the base. And once you come to like a safe distance away from the airport as well, you reached an altitude that you like, I highly recommend that you do not use full throttle all the way. You will come over speed and you will end up tucking. By tucking, what I mean is you will end up going down into the ground, which obviously you really don't want to do. So I'm currently just below 50%, I'm about 40 odd percent throttle. So I'm at 37%. So you also want to use a bit of trim as well. It's that clicking, you know, the clicking noise you hear. My bad. Is the trim that I use on my joystick. Okay, Okay, so now come idle. Play one lot of air brakes, gear come down. So whenever like a good friend of mine asks, do you want to come up for a flight? Like he'll take Concorde, I'll take the Vulcan, and we do really good flights. I'll leave some pictures in later on, at the end. I'll even get more on one day. I'll get a recording of the flight. Again, it's all depending on what type of aircraft you fly and like, and etc. etc. So when we touch down, you'll see that most people use the chute, but I'm not most people. I tend to wheelie the aircraft because it being a delta wing, you can actually slow down quite a lot with just this wing up. It's like nose up. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of strong wind coming. Okay, powering up. Here comes the safe zone. Little early. So all your speed brakes will then come out. You want to keep the nose up for as long as you can as well. Therefore, it just slows down on our own accord. As you can see, our front wheel is coming down. I'm full back at the moment on the joystick, and she's still going. There comes the nose. Nose wheel is down. So now just easy on the brakes. Brakes come in. Lower taxi off the runway. So this is the last, or was the last of the Vulcans, I should say. Unfortunately, they had to retire her because of maintenance problems and everything. Oh, the taxi up. Like I said, I'll leave the sound pack for the Vulcan in the links down below. Okay, so now we're in a good parking position here, so we'll go ahead, stop the aircraft, make sure our throttle's on idle. We can go ahead, lock all our control services. Hit that green light, then we'll go off. Ignition comes off. That's off. Switching down to manual. Goes engine 2. Everything is off, parking brakes are set, canopy is open. And somehow the engines are still up and running. The landing lights are on somehow. There you go. One, two, three, and four are all off. Control systems locked. Alright, so that's it for this video. Like I said, I'll leave the sound pack files, or link to the sound pack files, sorry, in the description down below, and I'll see you in the next video.